Hello, friends. If you are interested in the fully funded master's program to study in Ireland, you want to watch this video. So, this video, I am going to show you a particular prestigious scholarship that is given by the government of the Republic of Ireland to students or applicants from underdeveloped countries. This scholarship is fully funded, which means it covers every of your educational and living expenses. If you don't want to miss this chance, you need to watch this video from the beginning to the end. Welcome to my channel. This is Life Beyond Borders with Olubenga. On this channel, I share scholarship opportunities from all over the world. And you want to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, click the notification bell so that you get notified immediately I release videos like this. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to apply to this prestigious scholarship that is offered by the government of Ireland, and it is called the Ireland Fellows Program. So join me as we walk through the step together. How do you know if you are eligible to apply to this scholarship? What are the necessary steps to take? And what exactly does this scholarship cover? And that is what I want to cover in this video. But before I show you what the scholarship is all about, before I go further to show you how to apply to this Ireland Fellows Program, I need to show you what this scholarship covers. The Ireland Fellows Scholarship, they are all fully funded, okay? And the award includes the payment of the academic fees, visa application fees, medical and travel insurance, your flight to and from Ireland, and also the resident permit fee. And apart from all of this, allowances are given to every applicant that is selected. The first allowance is the settling in allowance, which allow you to, get the necessary thing to settle in Ireland as you arrive in the country. The second allowance is the completion and departure allowance. So this is given to you, at the beginning and at the end of your program. The third allowance is a monthly living stipend, all right? And then there's an allowance that covers your accommodation. This is an amazing opportunity that you don't want to miss. And I want you to join me on how to apply to this Ireland Fellows Program. Right, so this is the official website of the Ireland Fellows Program, and this picture shows here the people that have won these scholarship opportunities over the year. You can see different flags, flags from Ghana, flags from Nigeria, flags from, other parts of the world, from Argentina, from several countries. So over 4,000 Ireland fellows have studied in Ireland over the past 50 years. So this is a prestigious fellowship that has been running for years. This is a scholarship opportunity that has been running for years. So this is not just an opportunity from just any organization. This is sponsored by the government of Ireland itself. So you are applying to something prestigious and something you don't want to miss. So I'm going to show you how do you apply to this fellowship? How do you make sure that you are selected? And you can see people from different parts of the world. You can see people from Zambia are able to apply to this, people from Nigeria, people from Asia, people from countries and in Latin America and the like. So let's look at their platform and see the information about this fellowship. It says the Ireland Fellows Program aligns with the Irish government commitment under Global Ireland. And this commitment is majorly targeted as the SDG goals, that's the Sustainable Development Goals. And the program offers you opportunity to pick a master's program to apply to in different fields, which we are going to be looking at. So let's check for the eligibility to apply to this program. So you come to this link here, you click on for applicants. So when you click on for applicants, you see the Ireland Fellows Program, you discover that it is in different category. So the program, the fellowship program, or you call it a scholarship, is in different category. We have the Ireland Fellows Program Africa, which consists of, we have the Ireland Fellows Program Africa, we have the Ireland Fellows Program Asia, we have the Casement Fellowship in Human Rights. The only country eligible to apply to this is Nigeria. So if you are from Nigeria, this is specifically for Nigeria. Casement Fellowship in Human Rights. We have the Courtney Fellowship, only for country. The only country eligible for this is Burundi. We have the Frank Ferguson Fellowship in Engineering. The only country eligible to apply to this is Zambia. All right. We have the Keda Asma Fellowship, which is only for South African applicants. We have the Ireland Fellows Program Latin America. This is for people from some specific countries in Latin America. We have the Sean McBride Fellowship, which is a scholarship opportunity for those in Namibia. We have the Ireland Seeds Fellows Program, and these are some of the eligible countries to apply to this. So there are the scholarship opportunity is split into different categories. So you want to come here and see which category you fall under. So the first one, which I'm going to be taking as example, is the one I'm going to show. I can't go over everything, but I'm just going to show you, pick one of them and show you as example so that you can use that as a guide to check for others also. So I'm going to go through the Ireland Fellows Program Africa because I am from Africa, I'm from Nigeria specifically, and you can see under the eligible countries here, you see Angola, Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo, Djibouti, Eritrea, Eswatini, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Malawi, Mozambique, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Sudan, Sudan, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. These are countries that are eligible to apply to this Island Fellows Program Africa. All right, so we have Island Fellows Asia, and then we have countries, we have three countries under that: Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Those are the countries that are eligible to apply to that. And and several other ones like that. So I am going to just pick this for an example. And these are the eligible courses under this particular Island Fellows Program Africa. The courses are in Agric, Health, Education, Human Rights, Computer Science, Engineering, Business, and more. And then they have a list of all these eligible programs that you can apply to, which we are going to see. So that's the first thing we want to do. First thing we want to do is we want to check the master's program that you can apply to. And then we want to check the eligibility. How do you know you are eligible? So let's first of all check the eligibility. How do you know you are eligible for this program? So let's click on read more. All right. So any one of them you want to apply to, you just click on read more and it's going to bring more information on that. So let's click on read more. So when we read more, it's going to bring the page that is specifically designed for the Island Fellows Program for Africa. All right. And you can see a picture of a case study, a guy here who is called Mohammed Ismail from Somalia. And he was part of the people who won the scholarship opportunity, Masters in Geospatial Data Analysis. And he did his master's program, fully funded master's program in University College Dublin. So this is your own opportunity. Which university are you going to study? Let's walk through this together. This talked more about this program, so you want to take time to read it. And again, they have listed here eligible countries and eligible programs. All right. And also they are putting here that the application for the academic year 2026-27 is open now. All right. So that means if you are applying now, you are applying for next year's program. So that is usually how a lot of these scholarship study abroad opportunities work. When you are applying in a particular year, you are not just applying for that year, depending on the time. When you are applying at this time of the year, you are usually applying for next year program. So when you submit your application now, there's a whole lot of process that goes in between the months that are in between them for you to be ready for the next year admission. So what are the eligibility criteria? Number one, you must be a resident national of one of the countries listed below. All right, this is the example of the Island Fellows Program for Africa. It's going to be the same thing for Island Fellows Program, Latin America, and other regions. So we're using this as an example, remember. So you must be a national. That means you must be a citizen of any of these countries, and you must be residing there, basically. All right. Now, there are specific information for specific countries also. So for Nigeria own, you can apply to this Island Fellows Program Africa, and you can also apply to the Rudia Casement Fellowship. That one is specifically for Nigeria too. So you can go through that. The second criteria is you must have a minimum of 2 or 3 years work experience in the proposed area of study. So let's, for instance, if you want to apply for a master's in computer science, we are going to look at the list of programs that they have. You must have 2 to 3 years working experience around computer science or computer programs and all of that. Your employment must be around computer and all of that. So it is important to have a similar working experience before you can apply to this program. For instance, you can't be teaching, let's say you are teaching English language, and then you are now applying. You have worked in a school where you teach English language for 2 to 3 years, and then you are now applying for a computer science program. Except you have an experience working in the computer science field or computer field for 2 years before you can be eligible to apply for such program. You understand what I mean? That you must have a similar work experience. All right. Then you must hold a bachelor's level degree, all right, which is 3.0 over 4.0, okay, which fall in the category of either first class or second class honor, depending on what they use in the school where you have your undergraduate degree. If your school did not use a 4.0 scale, maybe yours is 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, like the university where I finished from, Obafemi Awolowo University in Nigeria, we use 5.0. So if you need a tool that can help you to convert your own CGPA to 4.0 scale, right on my YouTube channel, I have a video that shows you how to convert your CGPA to 4.0 scale. There's a particular tool that you can use. It is free of charge. So I'm going to leave the link to that video somewhere on this video or in the description box. And you can also jump into my channel here and check the videos I have. You are going to see that video right there. So that can be useful for you. So after you use that to convert your CGPA to 4.0 scale, then you can enter it when you are submitting your application. Also, that you must not have a master's degree already. You must not have a master's degree already. If you have a master's degree already, you are not qualified to apply. All right. So, and other information, other eligibility criteria that you may want to go through. One of the criteria is also that you are going to write IELTS. Okay, IELTS English Proficiency Exam. You are going to write it, and if you have written it before, that is also good. as long as it's not as old as 2023 or 2024, you are eligible to use it. But don't worry, you are not going to write it in the first stage of the application because the application is in stages. We have the first stage, second stage, and the third stage. So you are not writing it in the first stage. You're only writing it when you have passed through the first stage and you have been selected for the second stage. All right. So, but you must get ready for that. Okay. So, and also this is very important. The fellowship covers the recipient only. It is only you that it covers. It does not cover your spouse or your dependents. All right. The financial support or even the visa application support does not support or does not cover your spouse because it's just a 1 year program. All right. So it doesn't cover dependents. So it is just yourself and yourself alone. So you must get ready for that. So the application is in three process. We have the first stage, which is the preliminary application. We have the second stage, which is the detailed application. And then we have the third stage, which is the interview. All right. So you want to come on this website to read more information about it. So let's first of all, let's look at the programs that they have. All right. The directory of program they have. So you can click on this link. This link shows the directory of eligible programs. So what are the programs that they have that you can apply to? All right. So let's click on the link. So the link takes me to this place where you see the eligible programs and you scroll down. I'm going to leave the link to this document at the end of this video. So these are the key to the Irish universities that you'll be studying in. So this is the short code for the university. For instance, Dublin City University is DCU. So that when you see DCU, you know they are talking about Dublin City University. So I'm still going to show you how to use all of this code. And this is the city where they are in and their official website. So you may want to check their website and check the school. All right. So after that, also there is a list of the eligible programs. So under any category, so under the climate change and resilience environment category, we have this list of programs that you can apply to. There are a lot of them. This is the program code, and this is the university that offers this program. For instance, if you are interested in studying masters in conservation behavior, it is this university, ATU. So which university is ATU? You may want to check. ATU is Atlantic Technology University. Can you see that? So you must know the short code for this university. You can always look up. So these are a lot of programs, a lot of master's programs that you can choose for. So for this fellowship program, you just need to choose three of them. Three of them that you are interested in studying. You are likely going to get admission to one of them. So it could be masters in environmental science, and if you scroll down, a lot of them, masters in wildlife conservation and management, masters in urban design and planning. All right. So under engineering, also they have a lot of masters program too. Masters in engineering, master in environmental technology, masters in mechanical engineering, and the like. So under development, human rights studies, you have a lot of programs you can apply to. Under health, medicine, pharmacy, biotechnology, there are also a lot of programs to apply to. Masters of dental, public health, masters in global health, medical device design, masters in pharmaceutical sciences, a lot of masters program you can apply to. Some of you may be working now, you have a working experience. You can use this opportunity to take a 1 year off to develop yourself to come for this fully funded master's program and then return back to your work. You are going to return with more experience, more knowledge, and also this will be an addition to your profile which can lead to your promotion. So you don't want to miss this opportunity. Under education also, there are a lot of programs you can apply to. So you want to come and check this document. This document is going to be a key for you applying to this scholarship. You cannot do without this document. So you will come back here and check the document later on. All right, so let's go back. So now that's the document that you need to check to see the list of programs. So let's say we have looked at all the eligibility criteria. Remember, we are looking at the Island Fellows program. All right. So let's look at the eligibility. We have seen that, and then how do you apply? If you are watching this video up to this point, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Just click the like button as we continue on this channel. So there is one other document that is important for you to study before you apply, and that is the application guidance notes. That is another document that tells you the A to Z about this program and how to apply to it. So if you click on this link now, it's going to take us to this document, which is the application guidance notes especially for this Island Fellows Program Africa. So if you're applying for the Island Fellows Program Asia, for instance, there's also going to be a guidance note. For each of these category, there is a guidance note. So just follow your own category, and then there's going to be a document. So this document shows you how to apply to this program, the stage 1, stage 2, what you need to do. All right, I'm not going to go through them. So it shows the eligibility again, and it shows you step by step on how to apply. You can see stage 1 of the application, the document required, and all of that. So this is a document that you want to come back to read. Remember, I said I'm going to drop the link in the description box for you to have access to. And you can also come to their website, just the way I visited the website, to get access to this document. All right, so we have seen the two important documents, the application guidance notes, and we have also seen the document that shows the list of all the programs. These are the two reference documents we need. So the next thing we want to do is to go to apply. how do you apply for this scholarship? All right. When you come, you scroll down here, they assume you've read everything. You click on this checkbox to say that yes, I meet all the eligibility requirements listed above. You check it. When you check it, it's going to ask you to show documents. You click on the show documents. So when you show documents, it's going to show you some of the documents you have seen before. You have seen this program directory. That's the one that showed us how, I mean, the list of all the programs that you can apply to. We have also seen the guidance notes. All right, you can, if you have not seen it, you can download it. It brought it out for you to download them, right? So the third one, which we are going to use, is the stage one application form. So now we want to apply to the scholarship. You click on the stage one application form, and it's going to download the form in Microsoft Word, in a Word document rather. All right, so it's going to download it in a Word document. All right, so let's assume you have downloaded the Word document. All right, this is how the Word document is going to look like. So this is a form that you are going to download, and you are going to fill the form. You fill everything that is there, and you submit it by email. Every of the instruction is in this guidance notes. Remember, so you want to make sure you have this guidance notes downloaded on your device. Study it very well before you start the application. Right. So you are going to fill this document. All right. Before completing this form, make sure you read the guidance note. I've shown you the guidance note already. You can download it, in the bio of this video. So also include the scanned copies of this document, your official identification, your international passport or your national ID card, your undergraduate degree certificate, and your academic transcripts. All these things, you know how to get them. All right, you can get your academic transcript from your university. Just apply for your official or student copy transcript and apply for your degree certificate also. All right, and then you fill this form. I am a national of Nigeria, for instance, and I'm resident in Nigeria. I have 2 years or I have 3 years of substantial work experience that is directly relevant to my proposed program of study. The proposed program of study is the program you want to apply to after you have checked the list of the program they have available. I hold a bachelor's degree, blah, 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 with a final grade of, you put it there, maybe 3.5 over 4.0, something like that, after you have calculated it. All right, then you come down. I'm not going to go through everything. Here is the section where you fill your personal information, your surname, your gender. Please make sure all the information you fill in here, they are correct. They correspond with all your official documents. They correspond with what is on your NIN, on your passports, on your national ID card, and all of that. Make sure the information are correct. Your main email address. And you can see the note here. It is vital that we communicate with you. So provide your main email. Please make sure it's a good email, official email that carries your name. Don't use a nickname kind of thing. Just like a slang kind of email. Use an official and very modest email address that they can reach you with. So that section, there's a second section is about your education. You fill in the name of your degree, the name of the university, and the dates, and then the grade points. You fill them in here, and other academic qualification also. There's room for that. Okay, then you also come here, the English language test, the IELTS. This is what I'm talking about. If you have done it, you can put the score, but if you have not done it, you can leave it for now. When you get to the second stage, there will be a need for you to do that later on. All right. So then the third section is about the working experience. So you want to put the job title, the organization they work with. You want to put the year from when to when and all of that. So if you have work, if your work experience is outside the organization where you currently work, you want to put that one to your previous one and your current one. All right. The total number of years of relevant experience you have, you put it here also. So you just go through this. Then also you have the master's program. This is very important. This is a place where you impute the three programs you want to select and the three universities and their code. All right. Let's say, for instance, if I come to this place and I select, let's say I select Masters in Creative Practice. All right. This is the code for the program, and this is the code for the university. All right. And then I also select, that's for the first one. The second one, I select Masters in Digital and Media Marketing or something like that. This is the university. And then the third one, I select Masters in Earth Data Science and University of G. I don't know what it means. All right. So you want to come up here and you will see the full names of, of the universities. They are all here. So let's say that's what I select. Then I'll come here to impute the full name of the university, the full title of the program, and the program code. And remember, this can be found on the program website also. So you fill that in, and this is the most important part of this application where you are going to write. Now they need you to write. They need you to write some statement, the motivation statement. And the motivation statement is going to cover 3 sections, all in 150 words. So in 150 words, the first thing is you want to write how this program we assist you in your career aspiration. All these are the skills you need to develop. You want to have access to global scholarship opportunities. All right. How will this program assist you in your career aspiration? You want to write that 150 words. The second thing you will write is how will the program help you to work towards achieving your country's national SDG goals? Remember, SDG goals is a sustainable development goal. If you don't know about it, you can just type on Google. There are a lot of statements on SDG goals. One of them is zero hunger, zero poverty, climate change, and all of that. So you want to look at the SDG goals and see how your country is pursuing the SDG goals and how your program will contribute to that. All right, it's important you know how to write this. Then the third thing is how will your program also contribute to the link between your country and island. So if I'm applying from Ghana, for instance, how does my program contribute to the link between Ghana and island? All right, if I'm applying from Burundi, how does my program contribute to the link between Burundi and Ireland? How does it contribute to the link between Argentina and Ireland? So this is very important. So these three components is what you are going to write. The three, each of them in 150 words, and then you are going to use this space here to write them. All right. So fill in every other detail, check this, and I think that's the end of the document. Just submit, sign where you need to sign, and then follow the instruction in the guidance note on how to submit this document. So now the last thing I'm going to check is the Education in Ireland website for those who are applying from Nigeria and Ghana. You are not going to use this form. You are filling yours online. So let's click on Education in Ireland website, and it's going to take us to their website. So this is the official website. So then straight up, it brings us to the official website of the Government of Ireland Education Department. So this is where you apply for the Roger Casement Fellowship for those who are applying from Nigeria. So you just click, you can see here what the program covers. It covers your program fee, the flights, accommodation, living costs, and this is for residents of Nigeria. You can see the deadline, 25th of July is the deadline to apply to this scholarship. You don't want to miss this. Remember, the scholarship covers your program fee, it covers your tuition, it covers your flights, accommodation, and also living expenses. And it is a minimum of 2 years relevant experience that you need to apply to this scholarship. So if you are from Nigeria, you see the button start your application, you just click on start application. If you are from Ghana, you click on applying from Ghana. You don't apply with the Nigerian own. You click on applying from Ghana, and then it's going to take you to the page where you apply as a Ghanaian. So let's click on this start your application, and it's going to bring out the form to fill for you. So it's going to be similar details that you enter, just like the details we enter, in the form that we just viewed. You are also going to enter your name, your nationality, and the likes. You can see it's going to be the same detail. And whenever you are through, you just click on continue. If you did not fill all this place, it will not allow you to continue. All right, as you can see, it will not allow you to continue. So you need to fill every detail. Okay, and then you click on continue. So that is how to fill the form. Remember, the deadline to apply to this scholarship is July 2025, and it covers all of your study and living expenses. You don't want to miss this, guys. Now, if you come on their official website and you click on alumni, you are going to see the list of people who have benefited from this scholarship. So to tell you that this is not a joke, this is not a scam, we have Gandiwa from Zimbabwe, we have Aliu from Nigeria, we have El Clinton from Mozambique, and a lot of them, from different places that has participated in this opportunity, from Tanzania, from Ethiopia. So this opportunity, this scholarship opportunity is open to you. And if you want to read more about these people, just click on the read more button, and it's going to bring out their profile. For instance, when I click on Aliu, it brings out the profile of this person, more details and their experience, where they share their experience and what they have gained. But this time around, this is your turn, all right? The Island Fellowship Program, all right, is open right now. It is open now, and the deadline is coming so fast. So you don't want to miss this. Follow the process in this video. If you have watched the video up to this time, follow the process. You can start the video all over again so that you make sure that you don't miss anything. And remember, I am going to drop the link to every of these pages and the documents in the description box of this video, so you can go there to copy it, and you can also come on this website. Please make sure you spend enough time on their website, spend enough time reading the guidance notes, reading the program directory notes, and make sure that you select the program that best align with what you have studied and your work experience. If you have enjoyed this video, if this video has been useful to you, click the like button just right now. It's just right there at the corner. Click the like button, let YouTube know that this video is important, this video is useful, and let YouTube share it with other people that will need it. Also, if you are a new subscriber, subscribe to my channel so that you can be part of this community and get access to first-class scholarship opportunities like this. Go ahead and apply to this Island Fellows program. It's a fully funded master's program, and I will see you in the next video. I remain Olubenga, your friend once again, and I will see you in the next one.